Sean Archer here, ladies and gentlemen. Mwah. Guys, today I'm going to make an attempt to keep this short, but to describe the crypto universe. And I'm going to describe it this way. In the past, you could make an investment in precious metals like gold and silver. You could buy stocks, bonds. You could invest in the Forex markets. You could have a portfolio that includes land, timber, whatever it is. These things have been around for hundreds and some of them for thousands of years. Crypto is a completely brand new asset class. It is a digital asset class. It was first made, obviously famous by Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the first big mover in that asset class and the biggest still, and somewhat unique. Go back a decade and a half ago, very few people know about it or even engaged with it. And now we're having BlackRock, Vanguard, etc. have an ETF. Governments are buying up Bitcoin. Nation states, billionaires are buying it as a reserve asset. Okay. So that's where we are right now. It is a completely digital asset class. And like I've said in my other videos, it is going to dominate, in my opinion, over the next decade. It's going to begin to take money out of the stock market. It's going to take money out of the precious metals. It's going to take money away from most of these other asset classes. Why? Number one, it's digital. And it's global. It is very fast moving. You can watch the charts, guys. When the Western Hemisphere is closing for the night, going to sleep, you can see that China and these other countries are waking up, and it just keeps on going. It's just 24/7. It's not the stock market that opens at 9 and closes at 5, and you can't trade on the weekends. It's nothing like that. It is a different system. It's, Bitcoin has never been hacked or anything like that. The blockchain is nearly, as far as I understand, has never been hacked. Obviously, your account can be hacked if you give away your information, but the blockchain itself is open sourced. You can see what's going on. Stuff is visible, unlike insider trading that goes on, and you hear about that all the time from Washington to Wall Street. There's obviously, insider trading can happen, but it is not something that is easily manipulated. So, what does that mean going forward? We are still early, not as early as we were, say, in 2021, 2022. But this is the first time where the big money was not the first one to get in on this. This was the first time. It didn't come from the top down. This was the first time an asset class was dominated by the bottom up. In other words, the average person got in on Bitcoin, got in on most of these before the institutions ever cared about them or ever legitimized them or anything like that. Just think of how huge that is. That is, again, for something to be as big as it is already, that's massive. What does that mean? That means you still have time. I would say time is slipping away from you, but as an average person, if you were to make an investment, guys, Bitcoin did start at a penny, $1. It went to $5, then 500, then 12,000, and etc. And it's at 100,000 right now. But it started at somewhere that it isn't today. If you were to look at much of these cryptos, look at XRP, it's sitting at, you know, roughly $2.50. It is not going to be, 5 years from now, it is not going to be close to that. It'll never revisit these prices that it is now. The amount of money billionaires, nations are pouring into this, companies, it is staggering. And I don't want to always make this about money, and I don't want to make this always about crypto, but you don't get a chance like this very often. And I would say this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. And, you know, it's up to you what you do with these kind of opportunities. But if you have a long-term mindset, guys, Apple stock started at $1. Apple stock did not start at whatever, 600, 1,000, or whatever dollars, whatever it is now. It didn't start at that. Tesla did not start at where it is now. Coca-Cola. You guys, these stock prices, they are what they are now, but that's not where they started. And it's the same with crypto. You can look at some of these and go, oh, I don't know if yeah, I get that. But you're still at the bottom. We are still at the bottom of this. Maybe not for Bitcoin. Bitcoin has taken off. And that's okay, because there are lots of other rides you can take. The average person is being priced out of Bitcoin. Okay? You don't have to have $100,000 to go buy Bitcoin. You can buy $10, $20, $100 worth of Bitcoin. You don't have to own one Bitcoin, guys. You can buy as much of it as you want. Again, my suggestion is that you don't go for Bitcoin. My opinion is that ship has left. Look at something else that has use case. Again, you're gonna hear XRP for me. XRP is gonna dominate. It's gonna suck the oxygen out of the room compared to everything else in crypto right now. And it will for a while. I'm also, you know, there are other crypto projects I'm big on, but right now XRP is the best investment. I'm a big fan of Hedera Hashgraph, that's HBAR. Guys, that one's moved up a lot. And I do believe in the years to come, that one's gonna start to have its day in the sunshine as well. But whether you're investing short-term or long-term, there are still opportunities. And I personally say, do both. If you buy $100 worth of something, keep $10 as a long-term savings. Does that make sense? Good. Sean Archer, I'm out. TIA. This is America. I'll see you in the next video. Be blessed. Be a blessing to somebody else.